Hi everyone, welcome back to our session. Now in this session I'm going to discuss about refraction of light and what about the laws of refraction. Yes, in earlier session we have discussed about definition of refraction and how the angle of refraction will be changed by the angle of incidence. Yes, means when the light travels from one medium to another medium, so we observe that bending of the light. Yes, and towards that bending of the light towards the normal and away from the normal when the light travel from denser medium to rarer medium or rarer medium to denser medium. So we have observed in earlier session these cases. Yes, and we have one more case also observed that when the light travel through the normal means along with the normal, then no deviation will be takes place. Yes, these are all things we have discussed in earlier session. Now in this session we are going to be discuss about laws of refraction. Yes, so as we know the law of reflections in an earlier session we have discussed in earlier classes also we learned about the laws of reflection. So what are the laws of reflection? So first law of reflection is angle of incident equal to angle of reflection. Yes, and second law of reflection is what is that incident ray and reflected ray and normal. These three terms lie on the same plane. So these are the laws of reflections. So here how can we say that what information we will observe in the law of refraction? Yes, so here when the light is traveling from one medium to another medium, we will observe the refraction process. Yes, so what is the first law of refraction? As we know, these are all things we have learned in the earlier session: angle of incidence and angle of refraction, the incident ray which makes the angle with the normal, that angle is called as angle of incident. Next, the refracted ray makes the angle with the normal, that angle is called angle of refraction. Yes, so here first law of refraction what we will explain means, so first law of refraction is angle of incident ray and refracted ray and normal lie on the same plane. What is that? Incident ray, refracted ray and normal lie on the same plane. So this is the first law of refraction, lie on the same plane. Next, second law of refraction. So second law of refraction gives the information about what is that angle of incident and relation between the angle of incident and angle of refraction. Yes, we will observe the relation between the angle of incident and angle of refraction. Yes, and second law of refraction called as Snell's law. Yes, so what this means that law is given by the Snell, so that's why we are calling as Snell's law. So this Snell's law is give the information in between the angle of incident and angle of refraction. So how can we say that? So this is the first law of refraction and second law of refraction. So Snell's has given the information about angle of incident and angle of refraction. So what is that? Sine of angle of I directly proportional to sine of angle of R. Means angle of refraction means sine of angle of incident directly proportional to sine of angle of refraction. So this will explain this has explained by the Snell. So this is the second law we can consider as the second law of refraction, and one more name is Snell's law. Yes, so sine of angle of incident directly proportional to sine of angle of refraction. Yes, so then let me remove the proportional symbol and then sine I equal to k sine R. So sine of angle of incident equal to k means the proportional constant and sine of angle of refraction. So when we bring the sine R this side, left side, then we will observe that k is equal to sine I means sine of angle of incident by sine of angle of refraction. So what does it mean? K is called what? This is a proportional constant and we can the coefficient of refraction, angle of refraction. Next, one more name is, this is called as a refractive index. K is nothing but K is equal to N. N is called as refractive index. Refractive index. So what does it mean, refractive index? So what does mean of refractive index? So how do we define the refractive index? So refractive index K is equal, K is nothing but N. We can represent the refractive index with N letter, and we can write it N is equal to sin I by sin R. Yes, so refractive index equal to sin I by sin R. Yes, so sin of angle of incident by sin of angle of refraction. So this is called as refractive index of the medium. So, and in another case, and in another way, how can we define the refractive index? Means N is equal to speed of the light in vacuum, speed of the light in vacuum by speed of the light in the medium. So speed of the light in vacuum and speed of the light in medium. So we will compare the medium speed with the speed of the light in vacuum. So speed of the light in vacuum is 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. Yes, we know that. So highest means where is the speed of the light is more in medium means in the vacuum. Yes, where the highest speed of the light will be taken. Students, what we have learned today? We have learned about laws of refraction. So laws of refraction we can explain as a two laws of refractions. First law of refraction is what is that? Incident ray, refracted ray and the normal lie on the same plane. This is the first law of refraction. Second law of refraction, we can say that Snell's law. Yes, second law of refraction or Snell's law we can say that. So sin of angle of incident directly proportional to sin of angle of refraction. So sin I is equal to K into sin R. So K is equal to sin I by sin R. So we can say that K is equal to N means refractive index. So refractive index is equal to sin I by sin R. So we can say in that another way, refractive index is equal to speed of the light in vacuum. So speed of the light in vacuum and speed of the light in the medium. So this is called as refractive index. We will compare the speed of the light in the medium with respect to speed of the light in the vacuum. So this is called as refractive index. So different objects, different mediums have different refractive index. Yes. So when the light is traveling from one medium to another medium, we will observe the refractive index of the medium, and according to the refractive index of the medium, speed of the light will be changed. Yes. So of course we have learned already, when the light is traveling from one medium to another medium, it is traveling in rarer to denser or denser to rarer. So speed of the light will be changed. So this is the refraction of light, and due to changing the speed of the light, bending away or towards the normal we are observing. So hope you understand this session about refractive index and the laws of refractions. So let me discuss in further class about different concepts. So thank you for listening this class.